After yet another accumulating snow event over this past weekend, winter is really off to a fast start this year. This is a look at observed snowfall totals from Saturday night's system. While this system originally looked like it'd be a general 1 to 3 or maybe a 2 to 4 inch event across northern Illinois, it became clear as we got closer in that there'd be potential for stronger banding, and we updated our forecast to reflect that potential. This ended up coming true, as a rather localized stretch across northern Illinois saw 5 to 7 inches of snow from this. The heaviest snowfall was confined to areas near and north of I-88 to I-90, and roads were a real mess on Sunday morning. With it only being December 8th, this has officially been the quickest start to the snowfall season for Chicago since 1978, where over 2 feet already was recorded by this time. Now that's not at all saying the rest of this winter will be similar to that one, but it is interesting we haven't had this much snow this early in the season since then. Chicago has already almost exceeded last winter's seasonal total of 17.6 inches, with our total this season already up to 17.1 inches. It's really hard to believe that some locations across northern Illinois have already seen more snow in the past few weeks than we saw all of last winter. Or actually, maybe you can believe it if you can remember just how boring last winter actually was. Here's a look at current snow depth across the state, with only the southern quarter of the state without snow cover. The snowpack is getting a bit thinner across much of central Illinois though, as soil temperatures are still a bit above freezing, which has led to a good deal of melting and compaction from the ground up over the past week. Most of northern Illinois has at least 8 inches of snow cover after yesterday's snowfall. This map could look quite a bit different in a couple days' time though. Our active northwest flow pattern continues with a very weak disturbance moving through the region today, with likely nothing more than a few flurries across far northern Illinois. But then our attention turns to our next stronger system that moves in Tuesday evening, and this one looks to take a more northerly track. This will transport warmer air northward during the day on Tuesday, but we'll have to watch for some patchy freezing drizzle Tuesday evening as this occurs. The good news is that temperatures should rise above freezing shortly after, with a changeover to all rain expected for potentially the entire state. This combined with strong southwesterly winds will eat away at that snowpack. Now we will have to watch for any last-minute shifts in the track of this storm. A more southerly track could allow for more wintry precipitation to hang on for longer across far northern Illinois. But for now, it appears this one will be a snowmaker for only parts of Wisconsin and Michigan, not us. Wednesday morning, a cold front will swing across the state, sending temperatures back well below freezing with some backside flurries or light snow showers. Looking at projected snowfall accumulations, you can see how the GFS model keeps it all north of the Illinois-Wisconsin border. Unlike the last few systems, this one will be a quite bit further north. As far as temperatures for Tuesday go, we'll warm above freezing during the late evening hours from south to north. As the warmer, more humid air moves over and begins melting the snowpack, fog will definitely be a possibility. With some rain also falling, the snowpack will be melting rather quickly. But the warmth will be rather short-lived as the cold front swings through on Wednesday morning and we fall back below freezing. It'll be much warmer though across southern Illinois out ahead of this cold front, with temperatures near 50 possible far south. Another thing to note about this system is that it'll bring quite a bit of wind. We'll start Tuesday off breezy, with southwesterly winds gusting to maybe 30 miles per hour during the morning hours. After a bit of a lull in the afternoon, winds will pick back up overnight as the rain moves in, and could gust near or just over 40 miles per hour on Tuesday night. Temperatures above freezing should limit the blowing snow risk, but there still could be some in rural areas. Then as the cold front swings through on Wednesday, winds will turn northwesterly with continued gusts up to 30 to 35 miles per hour possible. Overall, the system will be a windy, soggy mess for us, and we may lose a lot of our snowpack. Areas across north, central, and central Illinois could lose most of, if not all of their snowpack. But the good news for now is that we won't have to shovel again. If you're like us and are a bit disappointed the snow will be melting, don't get too worried just yet though, because our active pattern will continue after this Tuesday-Wednesday system, with our next system right on its heels potentially moving in Thursday night into Friday morning. This could be a system more similar to Sunday mornings, with a focused area of potentially heavy accumulating snow. Another one could follow right behind it for our Saturday too. Location and timing is still yet to be determined, but the potential is definitely on the table for more accumulating snow towards the latter half of the week after our rain and wind Tuesday night. And then last but not least, a big push of Arctic air looks possible next weekend as well, with temperatures below zero possible along with some dangerous wind chills. So while we will get a bit of a thaw tomorrow, it won't last long and it's possible we replenish at least some of the snow we lose by late this week into this weekend. One of our most active early December patterns in many years continues.